Good morning, John, Kate, David, and I think we have 48 subscribers now. Welcome to today's edition of the Crypt Project. It is not actually morning anymore, it's afternoon just, but it's a nice day here. I know I'm not really talking about the weather, but I'm meant to be climbing a lot over the next 2 weeks, so I'm really hoping it clears up a bit. It's been horrendous in England lately, as Katie said. Shit. So that brings me nicely on to my first item, which is the punishment for every time we call Kate Katie, because we're going to do it a lot. Especially you, John, since you've called her Katie for, I assume, like 17 years. So, yeah, Kate, think of a mild punishment for me, please. Talking of punishments, David, you meant to put a video on our channel last night and you didn't. Or on your channel. You know, I'd have forgiven you if you just put it on your channel, but it's not there. And it's not even like it was like 5 minutes late, it is at least 12 hours late, so yes, punishment for you. Katie. Shit. Kate, your challenge, the drawing thing. Good challenge, I like it. I can draw a little bit, not very well. I did do an art design foundation, which was terrible. Not as bad as my drawing, but still. So yeah, but my drawing stuff's up in Southampton at the moment, but I'm heading up there this weekend, so hopefully we'll see a bit of a drawing. Oh, I've written Goldilocks. That's because Kate said the other day that John's video is really short, hers was exactly 5 minutes, and if David's was really sort of middling, then that would make them like the Three Bears, but then I pointed out that that would make me Goldilocks, and she said that I should get a blonde wig. But I don't see that happening, to be honest, I'm sorry. You know, plus David hasn't put a video in, so it's not the full Three Bears situation. A quick word about Magic Monday, which is next Monday, which I'm really looking forward to because I've come up with a really good joke for it, which, yes, I hope you're all going to enjoy. You know what, I fancy giving you a little taster. I'm just going to put the camera on the water butt, because I'm out in the garden, you see. So, yeah, we've got some magic stuff down here, in my pocket of all places. Yeah, check it out. This is an awkward angle, but here we go. The trick that I'm going to do on Monday has nothing to do with that at all. Nothing. But there you go, there's a little taster to get you going. You warmed up for it. Yes, I hope you enjoy it. Finally, I want to have a little rant. My dad and my mum are going to Australia in the summer. My dad recently found out that he had a sort of long-lost cousin down there, and they're going over to meet the guy, to see Australia. And my dad decided that he'd get a laptop, because he's going to take a lot of pictures and so on. Digital camera's only got so much room, so, you know, be able to copy them in as he goes along. And he works for the Dartmoor Rescue Group, and they have a laptop, which is, being sort of outdoor organisation, it's called a Tough Book, made of aluminium, sort of rubber corners, very, very robust laptop. And so my dad thought that'd be a good idea, you know, if you're going to travel with it, it better be pretty solid. So we went down to PC World yesterday, we looked at some laptops, and we couldn't really see any aluminium ones, except of course the Macs, but they're very expensive, and they're Macs. And we stood in front of the Macs, and we asked the sales assistant, you know, whether there were any aluminium laptops, and he goes, oh, no one makes laptops in aluminium. And I said, well, what about Mac? You know, these ones we're standing right next to here, they're made of aluminium. He goes, well, how do you know they're made of aluminium? And I said, well, you know, you touch them, they're cold to the touch, aren't they? They're metal. And he goes, well, yeah, but it might be any metal, not just aluminium. I was like, well, that's not really the point, but even so, if it wasn't aluminium, you wouldn't really be able to lift it. It would be insanely heavy if it was steel or something. And so then he's like, oh, I don't know, I mean, I know about laptops, I don't really know about Macs. I was like, okay. And then he said, yeah, but no one makes laptops out of metal, as if he had forgotten that we had just had the whole Mac conversation. So yeah, then we got home. I mean, we decided this guy was not worth wasting our time on. He was trying to patronise me, and I was like, dude, I know more about this than you. We got home, and my dad typed in, we remembered it was Panasonic who made them, typed in Panasonic Tough Book to Google, and I'll show you what we saw. So yeah, it seems that while PC World are the best suppliers for Panasonic Tough Books in the UK, laptop guy who knew all about the laptops at PC World had never heard of them. John, I'll see you on Friday.